I finished memorizing the whole of Surah Al-Baqarah, the longest chapter in the Quran, 48 pages long in 5 days only. Allahumma barik. And I completed the hifdh of the Quran in 10 months with good muraja'ah. Allahumma barik. It's not because I'm good at cramming, or because I take honey, or because I'm young. The thing that separates me from most Quran students is a system. Use a system and save yourself hours. Use the right system and you could memorize 1 page in 5 minutes by Allah's will. Use the wrong system and you might memorize 1 line in 5 minutes. And we have certainly made the Quran easy to remember. So is there anyone who will be mindful? May Allah count us among those who remember. A system is an expressway. With the right system, you could complete a week's task in a day. With the wrong system, you could complete a day's task in a week. How many students have given up on their dream to become a hafiz just because it was hard? As a Quran memorization student, you face unique challenges. Struggle to learn new verses. Forget what you previously memorized. Wonder what day you will become a hafiz. I've been through it all. Yet, by the will of Allah, I completed the hifdh without selling my soul. This video is what I wish I had known when I started with zero knowledge, so stick around till the end. The 10 levels of memorization. Everything in life has levels. The games you play have levels. The school you attend has grades. The country you live in has a hierarchy of leaders. Your current level is what determines the system that's most suitable for you. Systems are useless if they aren't used at the right place and at the right time. And it is He who has made you successors upon the earth and has raised some of you above others in degrees of rank, that He may try you through what He has given you. May Allah raise us to the highest degrees. There are 10 different levels of Quran memorization. Level 1, Nas till Naba. Level 2, Naba till Mujadilah. Level 3, Mujadilah till Ahqaf. Level 4, Ahqaf till Yasin. Level 5, Yasin till Ankabut. Level 6, Ankabut till Mu'minun. Level 7, Mu'minun till Kahf. Level 8, Kahf till Taubah. Level 9, Taubah till Nisa. Level 10, Nisa till Baqarah. Each level is a sign for you to stop, do intense revision, and ensure you have a strong muraja'ah. O Yahya, hold firmly to the book. Then you could move on to the next level. Start doing hifdh and repeat the process till you complete the memorization one day. Insha'Allah. The higher your level, the more techniques you'll discover, and the easier memorization becomes. The lesson: Quran is a game of practice. You can't control when you'll become a hafiz, but you can control how much you practice. My 4-step hifdh system. Here's what I wish I knew when I first started. 1. Cut down verses into small chunks. A house isn't built in a day, a state isn't built in a day, a country isn't built in a day. If you don't cut verses into small chunks, you'll find it difficult to memorize. Cut verses into parts of 3 words before joining them. That's why some reciters have gone to the point they made a complete word-by-word khatma. To start, let's take Surah Al-Kahf for example. The first thing we're going to do is read the translation, because understanding the verse makes it a lot easier to memorize. Then, cut the verse into 4 parts of 3 words. Then recite each part 10 times. Then recite the whole verse and repeat till it sticks to your brain. Let's put this into practice. First, let's read the translation of the verse. All praise is due to Allah, who has sent down upon His servant the book, and has not made therein any deviance. Then let's read the verse as a whole, before cutting it into parts.
Alhamdulillahi alladhi anzala ala abdihi al-kitaba wa lam yaj'al lahu 'iwaja.
Then read each part 10 times.
Alhamdulillahi alladhi Alhamdulillahi alladhi Alhamdulillahi alladhi الحمد لله الذي 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 أنزل على عبده 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 الكتاب ولم كتاب 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 ولم يجعل له عوجا 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 يجعل له عوجا.
Then repeat till it sticks. For this purpose, we're going to repeat it 10 times.
الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا.
If you're memorizing a page, make sure your mistakes are less than 3 before you move on. Cut verses into small chunks, and memorizing will become a lot easier. The Quran was revealed little by little to the Prophet to strengthen it within his heart. And Allah talks about this, and those who disbelieve say, "Why is not the Quran revealed to him all at once?" Thus, it is sent down in parts, that we may strengthen your heart thereby, and we have revealed it to you gradually, in stages. This is what I did when I was still memorizing, especially when I was still at lower levels. By the time I passed to higher levels, I didn't need much cutting before I was able to memorize a verse. Start with the cutting technique. It makes hifdh much easier. Then you could memorize without cutting by the time you reach higher levels. 2. Revise more than you memorize. Revision is to the Quran what eating is to the body. If you don't revise, you'll forget what you memorize. If you revise, you'll remember what you memorized. I know memorizing feels better than revising, but neglecting revision will lead you to a hifz who can't recite Surah Al-Alaq with less than 10 mistakes. I say this because I've seen it. Huffaz, afraid of participating in competitions, shy of leading the salah, unable to recite a single page without mistake. Stop neglecting revision. Stop being someone who runs away from muraja'ah. Keep on reciting this Quran, for by the one in whose hand my soul is, the Quran slips away from memory faster than camels escaping their tying ropes. Memorizing only a juz with good muraja'ah is better than memorizing the whole Quran with no muraja'ah. If you want to memorize the Quran, let go of the fear of revision. This is how you revise. Sabki. This is what you recently memorized. For example, let's say you're on the last page of Surah Al-Kahf. The previous pages, Surah Maryam and Surah Taha, are your sabki. You should revise them after you've finished your hifdh for the day. I recommend doing this after Asr prayer for 30 minutes. Usually, the way I go about this is read a quarter juz, which is 5 pages each lesson. This way I finish my sabki every 4 lessons. For example, let's say I'm at the end of Surah Al-Anbiya, the 17th juz. I would revise the first 5 pages, then on the next day I would revise one of 2 other quarters in that juz. Word. This is your daily portion of the Quran. It is what you've memorized long ago. If you've memorized more than 10 juz of the Quran, then your wird should be at least a juz a day. I recommend doing this immediately after your sabki. Ikhtibar. This is when you reach a specific level of memorization within the stages I mentioned above. At this stage, you should stop any new hifdh and do intense revision. After that, you should take a test. If your score is below 75%, then take the ikhtibar again. Usually, when you finish a new surah, I recommend joining it together, and also each new juz to make the ikhtibar stage easy. 3. Take 3 lessons a week. The deeds most loved by Allah are those done regularly, even if they are small. Soccer might require a day a week. Quran requires everyday practice. The reason I was able to complete my memorization so fast, Allahumma barik, was because I took lessons 6 days a week, from 8 to 6. If you want a mentor to accelerate your hifdh journey, join my Telegram channel, link in the comment. Oh, how I knew I would have taken more classes. 4. Put these 10 tips in practice. Don't cram, understand. Read the translation before memorizing. I've tried this countless times. Turns out it boosts memorization by 70%. Memorize after Sub. The Prophet made a dua. O Allah, bless my nation in their early morning. Learn 5 by 5. The Sahaba used to memorize the Quran 5 verses, 5 verses. Sit on the floor. This is a secret fact. Sitting on the floor increases memorization speed compared to sitting on a chair, bench. Master mutashabihat. 90% of Huffaz's mistakes are due to mutashabihat. Mastering mutashabihat is mastering Quran. Recite loudly. This is a powerful hack I discovered. When you recite out loud, you hear yourself, which automatically speeds up memorization. Time yourself. Can't emphasize this enough. I used to memorize a page in 5 minutes when I was at level 8. Be Quranist. Hang out with Huffaz, play the Quran, and watch Quran competitions. The more you surrender yourself with the Quran, the easier the Quran becomes. Recite to a teacher. The Quran has always been from mouth to mouth, from Jibril to Prophet Muhammad. Peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. Muhammad to Sahaba, Sahaba to Tabi'in, and so on. Don't memorize on your own. You can have me as your mentor if you join my Telegram channel, link in the comments. Last but not least, have a good intention, for Allah helps those with good intention. I will leave you with this ayah. As for those who struggle in our cause, we will surely guide them along our way. May Allah guide us with the Quran's guidance. And, as always, Salam, peace.
وما مالكت من العتاد وما ضمت صياصيها أصبح